Hey, welcome back to the month of June and some of the things that we're focusing on this month. One of the new vestibular movements that we'll work on is a head saccade. And so in a saccade, we jump our eyes from side to side. In a head saccade, you may have guessed it, we're going to move our head from side to side. And the goal on most of these vestibular drills, when we do a VOR, where our head is rotating, and we're keeping our eyes on a target, just a single target, we want to get to 120 beats per minute, which is fairly fast. So I'm going to turn on a metronome in a second. We'll use that as the tempo. As well is pick out two visual targets. The first time you do this, if you wanted to do a regression, we could sit down and make sure that you're nice and stable. You could even hold on and brace, grab onto something if you feel that you needed to. We could also step out into a wide base, hold on to something, or just be in a wide base. So I'm going to be in this kind of exaggerated wide stance just for stability. I've done these before, but as an example of a regression. And then I'll show you a couple progressions as well. Of course, right? We always want to have those progressions ready for you when you're ready for them, to challenge the nervous system, to keep learning and do new movements. So 120 beats per minute. I'm going to pick a visual target to my right. As I turn my head right, I'm going to continue to try to find that target each time and pick a target to my left. Same thing. I'm going to try to get to that target each time. Now I'm going to start turning my head on the beat. And we can do this in our cardinal 8 directions of the compass. So I want to go side to side as well as up and down. Again, pick a target up and down. And then on the diagonals, so go up and right, down and left. And then down and left, or up and left, down and right. That's the other one. And really good. We could retest a movement that you care about after each of these. So if you're doing shoulder presses or squats or a forward bend on a given day and you wanted to improve on that movement, of course, using this along with some retests. Do it in between sets. When you find those high performance, high payoff drills, do repeat them when you want to perform better, because that's a lot of times what we're after anyways. Better performance, better strength. Getting those gains and getting them more effectively, more efficiently, while also keeping your brain healthy. When we do these vestibular movements, there's connection to cognition, so it might make you a better learner. It might make you better at short-term memory, and so just some interesting connections the more we learn about the vestibular system. So that's the head saccade in the cardinal 8 directions. We could also do that with your eyes closed as a progression. It's going to be, again, more challenging, of course, because we're taking away that visual. And then you can also do it in walking. When you're walking, your targets are going to change, right, as you're moving forward through space. So we might slow it down. You could go to 80 beats per minute, 100 beats per minute, and then gradually ramp it up to 120. I'm going to try it. If I fall over, you can laugh at me, so I'm going to do my best not to do that. And so we're just going to get that tempo down. And then, whoo, there you go. So that'll challenge the balance a little bit. And starting on a slower tempo may be a good idea, but also challenging your vestibular system, we know, is a really good idea, as long as we're not pushing into the zone where something goes wrong, like we're stimulating motion sickness, or we're stimulating something that's kind of overboard. But going right up to that line where you feel like, okay, my balance was actually challenged a bit, that's the sweet spot in vestibular training. So we do want to use those progressions wisely. As coaches, keeping an eye on people, of course, and helping them make the right progression. So looking forward to continuing on with some new movements. We're going to do some ground-based stuff and some movement sequences, flowing things together this month as well. So you can look forward to that content, and I'm looking forward to shooting it here shortly. See you soon.